All right, everyone, we've made it. Week 7, the final week of this course. So this is going to be your closeout and really the discussion for your final. So this week we'll be reviewing the research papers and honing in on the feedback given on them. So each one of you will be responsible for meeting with me for at least 30 minutes to review your draft research paper. This is not mandatory. This is solely to help you do better on your final. I'll be reviewing your draft papers in between week 6 and week 7, and I'll be giving you that feedback on a one-on-one basis. This will drastically help you get 100 on the research paper, which again is your final, which is a large portion of your grade. So what you can do is email me with 2 to 3 times that you are available for this week, and we will schedule some time. I would highly suggest doing it earlier in the week. Just let me know your hours of availability that you work. As some people I know work nights, some work days, some work overnights. I'll be flexible and we'll make it work. Don't worry. So let's talk about your final research paper. So, like you did in the first half of the class, we learned about natural disasters, how they impacted communities, how they were responded to on a local, state, and federal level. In the second half, we learned about international disaster response and infrastructure. For your final, you'll have to build off your outline and complete your research paper, conducting your own critical review of the response. Again, you're going to be including these following sections. Think of each one of these as separate sections: the background of the disaster, response from the different levels of government, response from the community and outside organizations, communication from government to residents, and then how the response was conducted based on the established emergency operation plan and what can be done better for the next disaster. This is going to be your bread and butter. This is where you're going to get all your points. I know that you're going to find these first 4 in the first 1 or 2 Google searches you do. That's not the hard part. The part where I want you guys to think is number 5 and 5.1. How was this done? How can it be done better? Use what you've learned about risk, about infrastructure, about preparedness, about communication. Put it all together here and make the perfect response plan. How could this have been done if you had the ideal scenario to make it done perfectly? So you're going to build on your outline that you completed in week 4 and on your draft that you completed in week 6. Again, you've got links on how to write a research paper. Excuse me. You're going to submit it in a Word document. You're going to use Grammarly for your spelling and your grammar prior to submitting it. And you're going to cite all your sources. If you do not cite your sources that you've used, whether it be in the after action report, whether it be the background information, you will lose points. And those are just wasted points because citing is very easy. There are even tools you can use to put in the information and it'll create the citation for you. All right? So this is the final that you'll be working on. This is a research paper. I don't expect 20 pages. I can take anywhere from 4 to 7, 4 to 8 pages. Anything more than that, and you've probably written too much. Anything less, and you've definitely written too little. All right? So that's a pretty broad amount or criteria of what you need to do. You'll put it in a Word document, email it to me, and you'll be done with the class. It's been a wonderful time with you guys. I've really appreciated it. I hope you've learned a lot. And please keep in touch. I hope everything moves well going forward. And again, remember, emergency management is a very small community. Remember that when you're making decisions on where you want to work, what you want to do, the specialty you want to go into. And I hope you look back on this class and have used it to kind of help mold the rest of your decisions. All right, everyone. Take care.